Gary Scott Center at Lone Grove High School for the 4A regional tournament. Our first matchup this evening will be between the Plainview Lady Indians and the Ardmore Lady Tigers. At this time, would you please stand for the playing of the national anthem? Now let's make the starters for the visitor on the scoreboard, the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Taylor. A freshman, number 21, Melissa Martin. A freshman, number 23, Savannah Jefferson. A junior, number 5, Jasmine Kemp. And a senior, number 14, Camille Brooks. The Lady Tigers are coached by head coach David Van, assistant by Maya Baker and Lacey Davis. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Plainview Lady Indians. First up, a sophomore, number 1, Ashley Thomas. A junior, number 2, Henry Martin. A sophomore, number 3, Chloe Cohen. A junior, number 4, Ellie Brown. And a senior, number 22, Abby King. The Lady Indians are coached by head coach Grant Gadd, assisted by Stacey Sizemore and Alec Martin.
We welcome you inside the Gary Scott Center for regional consolation action. It's the Ardmore Lady Tigers versus the Plainview Lady Indians. Both teams lost on district championship Saturday night. The Plainview Lady Indians lost in this very building to the Lone Grove Lady Longhorns. But now they will have a chance to get redemption inside this very building on a now Thursday night, a 5-day layaway for the Lady Indians against the Lady Tigers. This is the battle of two 6-win teams who have a chance to keep their season alive. We are underway as it was Abby Cheney and Kalana Taylor at the midcourt. It's Cheney who's getting some work underneath right away, but two really good shots by Plainview missed. And it's Kalana Taylor, number 0, the one of 2 sophomores on this Ardmore team. That's a shot off the glass, no good. And there's Abby Cheney, who's the lone senior on this Plainview Lady Indian roster. Allie Brown with a 3, too strong, but there's Cheney on the glass. Get used to that tonight. She can't follow, and the rebound is controlled by number 0, Taylor, in maroon. The Lady Tigers wearing all maroon with white lettering and black trim. Lady Indians in their home white uniforms with red lettering and black trim. Right wing 3 was no good by Savannah Jefferson. Here comes Chloe Conan the other way. Now it's a three-pointer that is up by Camus. It's too strong, tried to follow her own miss. But Kalana Taylor all over the glass early, and she makes a nice pass ahead for an easy two. It's Jaslyn Higginbotham. Plainview quickly goes the other way. They get a nice look at the rim. So far, the Lady Indians have not been able to get those shots to fall. The 6-18 Ardmore Lady Tigers versus the 6-15 Plainview Lady Indians. Winner advances to the regional consolation second round matchup. That'll be at Douglas High School tomorrow at 1 p.m. Lady Indians looking to answer after a 2-0 early lead from Ardmore. That three-pointer can't fall, and it's still 2-0. The rebound is controlled by Camille Brooks. Here come the Lady Tigers. Wild shot in the lane. Ardmore wanted a foul. They didn't get it. Here comes Plainview the other way. On the left wing is Conan. Cross-court pass. Allie Brown takes a dribble and puts up the mid-range shot that's too strong, and here come the Lady Tigers. They will slow it down as the rebound was controlled by Higginbotham. Wearing number 5 for the Lady Tigers. Taylor, ball nearly stripped away. Still controlled by the Lady Tigers. 5:44 left in the first quarter. 2-0 Ardmore. Once again, winner advances tomorrow to Douglas High School to play at 1 p.m. against Cash. Up top, Brooks. Guarded by Camus in that protective mask that she wears on her face. Jefferson tried to get it to Taylor. Taylor did recoup the pass, but then she got it stolen away. Brown. Camus in the left wing. Plainview working it around, moving it exclusively on the left side of the floor. They'll look to move it around. They will. Into the corner. That's Conan with a runner. It's good. And finally, the Plainview Indians answer with a bucket, and it's knotted up at 2. Under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Full court pressure being shown by Plainview now, and it works with a steal. Conan finds Cheney, mid-range, off the glass and in. 4-2 is the score. Savannah Jefferson gets it across the timeline for the Ardmore Tigers, who now trail by 2 after leading by 2, scoring the first bucket. A turnover by the Lady Tigers. Very young team. Keely Hurd will check in. She aged Jalissa Martin. Camus working at the top of the key. Lady Tigers are showing a zone. Plainview has the shooting ability to break this zone. It's all about getting one to fall. That one did not fall. There was a foul. It's going to be on the Lady Tigers, as it was Conan who got knocked to the ground trying to set a screen for the open three-point shooter. Substitutions for the Plainview Lady Indians. Allie Wood is in, along with number 10, Macy Caldwell. Cheney catches it, fires, too strong. She thought she might have got fouled, but it's Taylor who's been all over the glass early in this game. Bounce pass, Higginbotham, long range. 2, that is no good. Conan falls to the deck and she is fouled. Plainview Indian basketball. Of course, the Lady Indians led by fourth-year man Grant Gash, coaching in his 100th career game at Plainview. He's had his ups, he's had his downs. Right now, dealing with a little bit of a rebuilding squad. His team a lot younger than usual, but the lone senior, as I mentioned before, Abby Cheney, getting involved. She now has 4 points. Lady Tigers have no problem breaking the press, and now they have numbers. But the ball is stolen away. Caldwell, the newly instated Lady Indian, gets the steal, but Taylor picks it right back. Back and forth affair. Taylor now in trouble. She gives it away. Brown with a layup. It's up and good. Timeout on the floor. It's 8-2, your score. 3:15 left in this first quarter. Lady Indians up by 6.
In our community, football is more than a game. It's a tradition, a passion, and a heartbeat. At First Bank & Trust Company, we're proud to stand behind our local teams on and off the field because we're not just a bank, we're your bank. First Bank & Trust Company, investing in our youth, one Friday night at a time.
Let's go!
Member FDIC.
Your neighborhood Applebee's is taking you to the Big Easy with big flavor that's easy to love. Try the new Bayou Shrimp Bowl with blackened shrimp in a bowl of Spanish rice with garlicky green beans and sauteed bell peppers and onions. Or wrap your hands around the new Big Easy Burger featuring a beef burger stacked high with pepper jack cheese and grilled andouille sausage. Hurry in because it's only for a limited time at your neighborhood Applebee's of Durant, 1001 West Side Drive. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
Let's look at the Ardmore Tiger bench, and of course, David Van in his second season at Ardmore. Went 19-10 in his first season. This is his 54th career game coaching for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Comes in with a combined record of 25-28, and the sentiment for David Van at the beginning of the year was to just instill confidence in his players. And when you have a roster as young as the Ardmore Lady Tigers do, 1 senior, 1 junior, 7 freshmen, 2 sophomores, there's going to be some growing pains. In the end, David Van still wants his team to play with confidence. There's Higginbotham driving inside, and she's fouled. Free throws coming for the lone junior that I just mentioned. Ardmore lost 7 seniors last year. All contributors to a team. 6 of the 7 seniors. The one transfer was Emery Adams, who actually played in this building for the Lone Grove Lady Longhorns back in the day. Transferred to Ardmore her senior year. But you go down the line and you look at the seniors that the Lady Tigers lost. Both free throws were missed by Higginbotham. But you talk about players like Kiera Dorsey and Madison Clark, Destiny McGee, Olivia Pettigrew, Milana Vance Marshall, and Camille Williamson. Those were all contributors that were in the same spot as a lot of these young Lady Tigers. That's a three-pointer that's up and good. Macy Caldwell for the first three-point bucket of the night for either squad. It's 11-2. The lead is 9, a near turnover. A jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Lady Tigers. The one senior is Camille Brooks, who was in the starting 5 for the Lady Tigers. It's been sophomore number 0, Kalana Taylor, who's been all over the glass to start this game, and she catches the ball at the right elbow. Kicks corner, that's Brooks, missing. Rebound controlled by Plainview. Layup is around and down for Chloe Conan. Chloe Conan with a 2 makes the lead 13-2 in favor of Plainview. Lady Tigers having some trouble breaking the press. They get the ball across the timeline and will reset. Under 2 minutes to play. Working in the post is Brooks. Trying to back down Wood. Can't get the shot to fall. This is Caldwell ahead, but a nice pass, a deflected pass by Brooks. It'll stay with the Lady Indians. It's Caldwell who has 1 3-point make. Make that 2 3-point makes. 16-2 is the score. We got another timeout called by David Van. It's the Plainview Lady Indians up 16-2 with under a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. We'll be back after these words.
The Station Sports Bar and Grill is the ultimate hangout where the game is always on, the music's always live, and the good times never stop. With indoor and outdoor seating available, ice cold drinks, and a mouth-watering menu, plus wall-to-wall TVs, this is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports teams. Simply put, it's a game day vibe you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to follow the station on Facebook to see who's coming to perform on the Boxcar stage. 2 blocks east of the Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street, open 7 days a week. The Station Sports Bar and Grill, where every game is played on home turf.
That's your score. Still a minute 25 to play here inside the Gary Scott Center. We welcome you inside regional consolation bracket round 1. Both these teams lost on district championship last Saturday night on the 21st. Lady Indians suffered their wrath to the Lady Longhorns, who will be in the regional championship on Saturday night. Winner will advance to tomorrow's contest. That'll be at 1 p.m. Winner will play cash. Camry Martin blocked from behind by Savannah Jefferson, a freshman, making a nice hustle play. It will stay with the Plainview Lady Indians. Inbound pass underneath Martin. Up top, Lady Indians working around. They get an open look. Can't hit it that time. They had 2 3-point makes from Macy Caldwell so far in this first quarter. Those have been their only makes from beyond the arc. Jefferson, turnaround shot. It was partially tipped, and then she fouls Camus. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Tigers. 47.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Substitution for the Lady Tigers, it's number 30, Jakaya Kohi. Another freshman, listed as a small forward and a center as well. She works in the middle, trying to guard Allie Wood, who can shoot it from the outside. That's a steal. Taylor with 1 to beat. Misses the layup. Caldwell a rebound, being pressured, gets it ahead. And now the Lady Indians have numbers, 4 on 3, taking it right down the paint. And up and in for 2 is Chloe Conan. 18-2 is the score. Brooks with 16 seconds, still being pressured. Has to get rid of it. Throws it away. Conan. Now it's Wood. Back up top, Camus. Caldwell, 3. No good. Martin, offensive rebound. She missed the shot, knocked out of bounds. It should be Lady Tiger basketball, but it won't matter. This quarter belonged to the Plainview Lady Indians, 18-2. That's the score after 8 minutes. We'll be back for the second quarter here on KICM TV.
Stewart's Family Dentistry has been providing dental services to the families in this area for over 30 years. Their full range of services include dental implants, bleaching, and cosmetic dentistry, same-day crowns and bridges, orthodontics, preventative, and pediatric dentistry. They'll even file your dental insurance for you. Stewart's Family Dentistry wants to be your family's dentist. Conveniently located in Ardmore, just south of Walmart on Merrick Drive, 223-6720. In Marietta, across from Bank First, 276-3055, and in Medill, across from Amazing Grace Boutique, 795-3360.
There's the Plainview Indians, who find themselves up 16 after 8 minutes. That's Grant Gash. As we mentioned in the opening, coaching in his 100th career game at Plainview. Led the Lady Indians to 2 area tournament appearances in his 4 years. Went 16-10 in his first year, and the next year, his Lady Indian team improved drastically. Going 22-5. Allie Brown, corner 3. Off the front iron and no good. It's Jefferson who controls the rebound, but the ball is stolen out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds, I should say. It stays with the Lady Tigers. Jalissa Martin in number 21. Other than that, it's been all starters for the Lady Tigers. The lone starter that is not out. Excuse me, this is the starting 5 for the Tigers. Lady Tigers 6-18, but of course they find themselves down 16, but if they do pull off a comeback, it'll be their 7th win of the season. Number 0 is going to have to get going for Ardmore if they want to make a comeback. She shot that shot from almost back home to Ardmore. That's Kalana Taylor. 18-5. First three-point make for Ardmore. Camry Martin lost it out of bounds, but it was last touched by Taylor. Taylor's going to be a bright spot for the Lady Tigers and head coach David Vann moving forward. She was challenged by her head coach this year at the beginning of the year. She wanted to take on a larger role and be a leader for this team. Ball was knocked out of bounds once again, but last touched by the Lady Tigers. Substitution. Back into the game is number 24, Keely Hurd. Martin driving baseline, kicking other side. Now some good ball movement. Opens up an open three. That's no good, and it's Hurd. Just checked into the ball game, gets a rebound on the backside. Higginbotham in trouble. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Of Brooks's hands, it was knocked out by Conan. 6.5 to play, 18-5. Lady Indians outscored the Lady Tigers 18-2 in that first quarter, but so far it's been a 3-0 advantage for the Tigers thanks to a Kalana Taylor three-pointer from the deep right wing. Abby Cheney will check out. That's Allie Wood checking back in. This is not a deep rotation for Grant Gash's squad. The other night, Lady Indians, I should say the other night, last Saturday night, they played a 7-man rotation. Step back, long two is good by Taylor. A quick 5 for Kalana Taylor in this second quarter. 18-7 is the score. It's an 11-point advantage still for the Lady Indians, but the pass is knocked out of bounds. Start to see a little bit of maybe a momentum shift in favor of the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Allie Brown, corner, Conan, blocked. Higginbotham has to watch from behind. Lady Indians have pulled that move tonight where one of those smaller guards have just snuck up behind the ball handler of the Lady Tigers and just stole it. Grand Theft Alvarado style. Taylor putting on the moves. Now she's in trouble. Gets it to Higginbotham. Now to Savannah Jefferson. Jefferson thought about a shot, but it was closed out by Allie Brown nicely. Brooks, crossover, but she stepped on the baseline. And a turnover with 5:33 left. When these two teams met back in January 6th, they met at the Plainview Activity Center. The PAC, if you will. It was the Plainview Lady Indians that got the best of the Lady Tigers that night, winning 57-37. They were highlighted by, of course, senior Abby Cheney, who scored 13. That was Conan inside, couldn't get it. Offensive rebound, Camus Rainbow 3. That's no good, off the right side of the iron. Out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Indians. Allie Brown also had 13. Allie Wood had 12 with 4 three-point makes. And you ask what the story is for this Plainview Lady Indian squad. Well, it's a balanced scoring attack. And the last time these two teams met, that was the case for Plainview, as they had 4 different players score in double figures. Kalana Taylor was the leading scorer in that game for the Ardmore Lady Tigers with 18. Savannah Jefferson had 10. They were the only two to get in double figures. And the sophomore-freshman duo, as that pass is stolen by Higginbotham, nearly loses the basketball, but recuperates it, gets it to Taylor, who will drive inside with the right hand, and it's off the glass and in. Single-digit lead now, and it's the Lady Tigers, who so far have outscored the Lady Indians 7-0 in this second quarter. 4:49 left. We'll be back after these words.
Stewart's Family Dentistry has been providing dental services to the families in this area for over 30 years. Their full range of services include dental implants, bleaching, and cosmetic dentistry, same-day crowns and bridges, orthodontics, preventative, and pediatric dentistry. They'll even file your dental insurance for you. Stewart's Family Dentistry wants to be your family's dentist. Conveniently located in Ardmore, just south of Walmart on Merrick Drive, 223-6720. In Marietta, across from Bank First, 276-3055, and in Medill, across from Amazing Grace Boutique, 795-3360.
So it's the Plainview Lady Indians, and kind of let the Ardmore Lady Tigers get back into this game, or at least make the deficit that was 16 at its largest down back to single digits at 9. 4:40 left. Cross-court pass nearly stolen by Taylor. It's Allie Brown fires a left corner three. It's no good. Jefferson rebound, but it was taken from behind by Taylor. Picked back up. Caldwell put up the shot as she was falling down to the deck as Higginbotham, that was Keely Hurd, who was really in an awkward position as Caldwell got the rebound and just fell back. First free throw's up and good for Allie Wood. There's David Van sitting on the end of the bench. A good viewpoint of his young team. Van, former head coach at Hugo. And he had a comment about former Ardmore High School graduate Emory Adams. As this pass is stolen away. Brown then loses it. Picked up by the Lady Tigers. Nice pass ahead. That's Jefferson, who's got a layup if she wants it. She misses the shot. She ran out of steps to take and kind of took a shot that was just above the right block. She missed it. And more importantly, a missed opportunity for the Lady Tigers. But going back to David Van, talked about getting Emory Adams to add on to that loaded senior class that already contained of 6. He said, I'm 1-2 against Emory, and I'm glad I have her on my side instead of the other side, which Emory Adams, of course, if you're a Lone Grove fan and you're watching, she was a tremendous basketball player for her first 3 years when she was at Lone Grove. Spent her last year at Ardmore. Of course, got to play with a lot of experience. A side out. Line formation. Brooks will inbound. It gets to Cohey. She catches it. Cohey will have to get rid of it. It gets to Brooks, and the Lady Tigers just get past the half-court line before the violation. Taylor, who's been cooking with gas in the second quarter, missed that shot. Rebound controlled by Cheney. Nice pass ahead. Martin put up the shot. She was blocked by Taylor. And Hurton will get the whistle and the foul. First free throw good by Martin. 21-9 is the score in favor of the Lady Indians. Second one up and good, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Go the Lady Indians. Pass nearly thrown away. Lady Tigers still have to get it across, and that's a 10-second violation. That's the first time tonight that has happened. Lady Indians making good work in that full court press that gave the Lone Grove Lady Longhorns troubles last Saturday night as well. Lady Indians, for the second consecutive time when they played the Lady Longhorns, they were able to outscore the Lady Longhorns out of the opening third quarter period. Cheney drives, stripped, turnover, but another turnover. Allie Brown nearly got away with a travel, but she finds her senior, Abby Cheney, for the mid-range. 24-9. Taylor couldn't get the shot to fall. Lady Indians have numbers, nearly 4 on 2. Cheney, 3. Air ball. Knocked out of bounds finally by Higginbotham. Caldwell, who had 2 3-point makes in the first quarter, were the Lady Indians. Conan, no. Rebound by Cohee. Brooks to Taylor. Lady Tigers have to get it across. They do. Don't want second consecutive 10-second violations. 24-9, 24-12. Reagan Higginbotham from beyond 3-point range. Gets it up and in, but the Lady Indians answer with a bucket. Off the glass on the right block. Give credit to Macy Caldwell, who's had a nice first half. 26-12. The lead is 14. Near steal as Camry Martin knocked it out of bounds, and the ball will dribble into the first row of the home crowd. Plainview Indian fans on the home side of the court. Substitutions for both teams. Keely Hurd checks out. Into the game for the first time tonight is Braylon Perry, number 3. Nice mid-range shot, Savannah Jefferson. 26-14. Lady Indians still lead by a dozen. Lady Tigers get a turnover. Full court pass ahead, nearly stolen. It's controlled by Jefferson, who scored on the last possession. Lady Tiger bench wanted the ball handler, which was Jefferson, who lost it out of bounds, to maybe slow it down, but Jefferson lost the handle of the basketball. Under a minute and a half to play, 26-14. Give credit to the Lady Tigers. After trailing 18-2 at the end of the first quarter, they have outscored the Lady Indians 12-8. Offensive rebound off the 3-point miss. Caldwell kicks. Conan 3. 29-14, 15-point advantage, under a minute to play. Lady Indians starting to get their groove back that they had in the first quarter. They had sort of lost it in the beginning of that second quarter. Give credit, like I said, to the Lady Tigers, but now it seems like Plainview looking to take control again, and it seems like they are. 1:01 to play in the second quarter. Camry Martin checks out. So it's Martin out. Brown is out. 5 for the Lady Indians is Conan Cheney. Nice pump fake by Brooks. Missed the shot. Cheney a rebound quickly ahead. Euro step. Got fouled. 5 for the Lady Indians is Caldwell, Wood, Cheney, Conan, and Camus. Cheney back to the free throw line for the second time tonight. Cheney makes the first and matches the largest lead of the night at 16. It's 30-14. Both free throws good. It's 31-14. Lady Indians nearly get a steal. There's a wrestle for the basketball near midcourt. Possession arrow will go to the Plainview Lady Indians, so they'll get one more crack at a shot. There's still 41 seconds left on the clock, however. Cheney looking for that corner 3. Instead, it's a feed inside on the left block. Cheney was able to work her way to the basket, did a nice job, but missed the shot. It was knocked out of bounds. Seems to be last touched by the Lady Tigers. Allie Wood, left wing, up top, Cheney. Camus, she's open. But she was open for a reason. They're going to call an illegal screen on Allie Wood. As you can see down there, there is a member of the Ardmore Lady Tiger training staff that just gave a bag of ice on the head of Kalana Taylor. We'll try to get an update on that, but that is not good news if you're a Lady Tiger fan. 10 seconds left to travel on Camille Brooks. Looks like Taylor has the bag of ice on her head. She had it around her neck. Trying to find out what that situation is about, but not good for the Lady Tigers. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Caldwell, corner, Martin. Somebody's going to have to put it up. It's Cheney. It's up. It's down. Fitting into the second quarter, and in this first half, a little surge by the Lady Tigers at the beginning of the second quarter wasn't anything for Grant Gash's squad to handle. They lead 33-14. They lead by 19 points. We'll take a halftime break and be back after these words.
The station Sports Bar and Grill is the ultimate hangout where the game is always on, the music's always live, and the good times never stop. With indoor and outdoor seating available, ice cold drinks, and a mouth-watering menu, plus wall-to-wall TVs, this is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports teams. Simply put, it's a game day vibe you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to follow the station on Facebook to see who's coming to perform on the Boxcar stage. 2 blocks east of the Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street. Open 7 days a week. The station Sports Bar and Grill, where every game is played on home turf.
Athletic injuries are essentially orthopedic injuries with sport-specific components. At Excel Therapy, our goal is for the athlete to return to the sport quickly. Excel Therapy can assist in speeding up recovery following surgery by improving range of motion, strength, and flexibility. At Excel Therapy, we excel at sports medicine. We excel at physical therapy. We excel at helping you excel. With clinics in Ardmore and Durant, our team excels at orthopedic injury recovery and sports medicine. Find us at exceltherapyok.com.
At Barrett Mortgage, you're not just a client, you're family. Your local mortgage experts, Kat and John Terry and Tim Barrett, have 50-plus years of combined experience in making things stress-free, with fast approvals and options tailored just for you. First-time buyers, refinances, federal loan programs, and more. Barrett Mortgage will guide you every step of the way. Your friendly and local mortgage lenders is Barrett Mortgage. For reviews, contact info, and more, visit barrettmortgagegroup.com. Barrett Mortgage, where we treat you like family.
At Kerr Pumps, innovation powers everything we do. With over 100 patented technologies, precision CNC machining, advanced robotics, and unrivaled customer service, we set the standard in pump technology. From our world-class manufacturing facilities in Sulphur and Marietta, Oklahoma, our people are lowering the cost of hydraulic fracturing and helping make America energy dominant again. If you want to join an innovative team, apply today at KerrPumpsJobs.com. Made in America, made in Oklahoma.
At Barrett Mortgage, you're not just a client, you're family. Your local mortgage experts, Kat and John Terry and Tim Barrett, have 50-plus years of combined experience in making things stress-free, with fast approvals and options tailored just for you. First-time buyers, refinances, federal loan programs, and more. Barrett Mortgage will guide you every step of the way. Your friendly and local mortgage lenders is Barrett Mortgage. For reviews, contact info, and more, visit barrettmortgagegroup.com. Barrett Mortgage, where we treat you like family.
You don't see big banks doing what 1NB does. We're a community bank. We're here to serve the community. We see where we can help people and what they're really doing in their businesses. Our dedication to making sure that our community, where we live, where we work, is successful is a primary purpose of our bank. First National Bank cares about me and my community. I love living in a small community. I'm going to choose a small bank with people that care about the same community that I care about. First National Bank is my community bank.
Stillwater Milling Company, more than just a feed store. Every kind of feed and seed that you need. Pet stuff to livestock supplies, a farm and ranch, we're the guys. For any kind of job, we help you do it right. Stillwater Milling Company, more than just a feed store.
Your pickup is an extension of you. Whether it's a work truck or a daily driver, you'll probably add a brush guard, steps, or rhino lining, spray-in bed liner, or running boards, bed mat, and cargo cover. If you're towing a camper, you may need a fifth wheel hitch. If it's your pride and joy, consider custom wheels and tires to go along with everything else. V&E Custom Trucks can take your stock pickup just like every other Joe on the block and turn it into your one-of-a-kind dream machine. Or just make it a lot more functional for you. Whatever your taste, whatever your budget, talk to the experts and V&E Custom Trucks. Highway 70 in Lone Grove, 657-6536.
Just under 30 seconds until we get started here in the third quarter. Regional Consolation Round 1 matchup. Winner advances to Round 2. And that game will be played tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. at Douglas High School. And the winner will play Cash. Plainview Lady Indians up 33-14. After 16 minutes of play, it was 18-2 after the end of the first quarter. Give credit to head coach David Van and his squad. They didn't outscore the Lady Indians in that second quarter, but they only got outscored by 3 points. They trailed in the second quarter advantage just by 3, 15-12. They started off on a 7-0 run before a timeout by head coach Grant Gash. And since the timeout, the Lady Indians locked back in, if you could say, and never looked back in that second quarter. They're looking to do the same in this second half and punch their ticket to the second round. Camille Brooks misses everything on the shot in the corner. Offensive rebound on the backside by Higginbotham, no good. Lady Tigers able to get another rebound. That was from Brooks. They get a steal back. Savannah Jefferson off the glass, no good. Can the Lady Indians control a defensive rebound? It's knocked out of bounds, and it stays with Ardmore. A winner-go-home situation for both teams. Due to the loss for both teams on Saturday night. Of course, Plainview lost to Lone Grove last Saturday night. The Lady Tigers suffered a defeat to the Paws Valley Lady Panthers. The Lady Panthers suffered a loss to the same Lone Grove team that beat Plainview Lady Indians. And the Lady Indians the Lady Longhorns find themselves in the regional championship match that'll be played on Saturday night. It'll be on the Lone Grove Longhorn YouTube channel. For those that are interested, the Ardmore boys matchup, their regional championship game, will be on this channel right here. It'll be myself and Aiden Hill along with the call against the number 1 ranked Douglas Trojans. Should be a great matchup for Daquan Cubitt. He got an overtime 64-53 win over the Lone Grove Longhorns in this very building on Tuesday night. Taylor opens up the third quarter with a 3. We saw Kehlani Taylor with ice on her head. I tried to show it on the broadcast on the camera, but it seems like she is okay. That's a nice drive inside by Conan. Chloe Conan answers the score. It's 21. That's the lead now for the Lady Indians. 35-14, 6.5 to play in this third quarter. A steal. Brown, layup, up and good. 37-14. The Lady Indians won by 20. First time these two teams met this season. It was at Plainview. Taylor, no. It's the layup. Lady Tigers get back on defense. Brown, corner. It's Cheney. Couldn't hit the 3. Offensive rebound, Brown on the backside. Martin, nice pass, but it's rejected inside. Martin controls the offensive rebound, and the Lady Indians will look to work some ball movement. Cross court, Cheney working at the top. 5-out look. Driving baseline, kicking, corner. This is great ball movement. Can they get the make? Too strong, but another offensive rebound. Under 5.5 to play. Camus inside for 2, and the ball will rattle around and in for Camus. Hadley Camus. She's got that protective mask on her face. Taylor's shot was blocked inside. She hit the padding that is on that middle pillar here at the Gary Scott Center. That one right there, she went shoulder first. Kind of hit her left shoulder on the hard drive. She'll check out. It's Keely Hurd who will check in. So now you kind of had that situation earlier with the ice pack that was on the head of Taylor, and now she hit that padding. But she did come in hard on that padding. Hopefully she's okay. Plainview goes the other way to make it 41-14. 27-point lead. They can make it more. As there was a steal, Brown stole it, and she was hit from behind and knocked down. Conan will be the ball handler for Plainview. A mishandled pass, out of bounds, turnover for the Plainview Lady Indians. Substitution for Plainview. It's number 24, Gemini Dowdy. First time we've seen her in this playoff run. Did not see her last Saturday night against the Lone Grove Lady Longhorns. Brooks cut off by Martin, still tries the baseline. Cut off again. Higginbotham, she made 1 3 in this game, couldn't make that one. Knocked out of bounds. Excuse me, it was knocked back in play. It was just a rebound by Plainview. Now it's knocked out of bounds. Side out for Plainview, 4:06 left. Layup good by Camry Martin. 43-14. 29-point advantage now. Once again, the Lady Indians led by 16 at the end of the first quarter. Led by 17 at half. This is a continuous, now nearly 16-0 run as it stopped right there. 43-16, first bucket scored by the Lady Tigers in this second half. Cheney. Martin. Dowdy. Kicks out. Seen some good ball movement by the Lady Indians in this game. Left wing, three-pointer, Caldwell, no. Offensive rebound, Wood. She knocked it out of bounds, but she was pushed. And that's a foul on the Lady Tigers. That's number 2 of the period. Under 3 minutes to play. 43-16. That was a 10-0 run by the Lady Indians before that bucket on the other end by the Lady Tigers. Cheney had a good look, but it was too strong and off target. Savannah Jefferson into Cohey. Pass nearly too tall for Taylor. She actually caught it, saved it, fell on the deck, got back up. Jefferson fires a 3. That is no good. And now a wrestle for the basketball underneath. Possession arrow. That will stay with the Lady Tigers. 2.5 to play. Inside the Gary Scott Center. These are the final 2 games that will be played in this building for the conclusion of the 2025-26 season. Long Grove Athletic Director Sam Hill done a nice job putting on these games for all the different teams that are showing up, not only in the regular season, but also in the sub-site of the regional tournament bracket. Area 2 for both boys and girls. Here comes Plainview. 2-on-1, couldn't convert. Well, they did after the missed bucket, and the tap rebound from Martin back to Caldwell. Caldwell's had a nice night tonight for Plainview. One-handed, just rifle pass, stolen. Another jump ball. This time the possession arrow should go to Plainview, and it does. Substitution, Emma Oliver in the sophomore. Dowdy will check out. So sophomore gets sophomore right there. Good minutes from Dowdy. Once again, we did not see against Lone Grove on District Saturday night. So now Dowdy, Oliver checks in. We'll see her for the first time in these playoffs. 45-16 is the score. The Lady Indians up by 29 points. The ball's should be out of bounds. Lady Tiger basketball, it's not. It seemed to be last touched by Plainview. Turnover. .140 remains. Savannah Jefferson, too strong. Rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow should stay with. .129 left, still Lady Tiger basketball. Brooks, baseline. Stolen. Lady Indians ahead. Still with a 29-point advantage. They've come up empty the past couple of possessions, some ending on some turnovers. Caldwell driving baseline on Brooks. Other corner, Martin. Out of the wing, top of the key, Camus. Showing a good series of ball movement. It's like they've done all third quarter long. But that's been the Achilles heel of the Plainview Lady Indians. That right there, turnovers. Martin threw it away, 47 seconds left. Brooks, corner three. Can't hit, Camus a rebound. Lady Indians, 3-on-1, who wants it? Caldwell says she's got it. 31-point advantage. Savannah Jefferson will bring it up the court for the Lady Tigers. 47-16 the score. Lady Indians have controlled this game from the opening tip. Taylor's still hitting those long-range threes. She's going to be a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Kalana Taylor. Three-pointer the other end, too strong. Offensive rebound shot won't count. 47-29 is your score. We got one more quarter left for the girls' portion of the first round regional tournament action. 47-19 in favor of the Plainview Lady Indians. We'll be back after these words.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
We welcome you back inside the Gary Scott Center as it's the Plainview Lady Indians who outscored the Ardmore Lady Tigers 14-5 in the third quarter. They lead 47-19. The final frame of what could be the end of the 2025-26 campaign for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Nice long jumper nailed by Brooks, who's the lone senior for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Lady Indians still ahead. There's a turnover. Jefferson off the glass. 4-0. in this fourth quarter for the Lady Tigers. We have widened the gap, 47-23, and now it's Plainview who's getting careless with the basketball. That should be a travel, and it is. Seven minutes to go. Cheney kicks. Cronin to Camus. Back in the corner to Allie Brown. It's Dowdy, Cheney, Brown, Camus, and Conan, the five for the Lady Indians. Blocked inside by Taylor. Out, Cheney. She's been trying to get that the three ball to work all night long. She can't get it to follow, so she'll decide to drive inside, and she'll draw a foul. The next game after this one will be the Plainview boys basketball team taking on the Pauls Valley Panthers. Winner, of course, advances to the second round of the consolation bracket. Game will be played at Douglas High School. Of course, the Ardmore Tiger boys, led by head coach Daquan Cubitt, will play in the regional championship game against Douglas. And the stipulations on that game are pretty simple. Win or lose, Ardmore is in the area tournament. Lone Grove Longhorns, who lost to Daquan Cubitt's squad, the boys squad, will play tomorrow night at 7 against Sulphur. That's the regional consolation championship game. Shot is good by Higginbotham. .6:10 left. 48-25. 23-point advantage for Plainview. Which, give credit to Ardmore. Even though being down as much as they are, they're not going away. There's another layup. And it counted, and the foul. Kaylani Taylor, once again, making her presence known. The final 6 minutes of the game. You're down by nearly 20. Still showing effort. There's going to be a timeout on the floor, called by Plainview. We'll be back after this.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
One free throw still remains for Kaylana Taylor. Poured in 18 points in the first matchup between these two teams back on January 6th. Given that same kind of production in this game as well. She misses on the free throw, however. Quickly ahead, Martin, too. Good answer by Grant Gash's squad, who regained the lead at now 23. Brooks. Yes. A little back and forth affair now. Martin driving right baseline, putting up the shot. It's no good. Taylor a rebound. Trying to draw the foul again. She does. Grant Gash wanted a charge. Didn't get the call. Kaylana Taylor thought she had free throws, and so did the Lady Tigers. Foul was on the floor, 5:07 left. Taylor three. You got it. She is firing away. At all costs, the lead is down to 18. Plainview is led by as many as 29 in this game. Now it's down to 18 thanks to the services, the partial services of Kaylana Taylor. Brooks pulls up for three. Wasn't even close. Cheney grabbed the rebound, but she was fouled by Hurd. Might have been a team heat check there by the Lady Tigers. Allie Wood. Guarded by Jefferson. Got right to the rack. Splits the defense for two. Taylor, bottom. She is ripping the nets at the Gary Scott Center. 52-35, still your score. Plainview ahead. The Lady Tigers not going down without a fight, especially number 0 in maroon. Missed shot, Brooks rebound, get it to number 0. She'll pull from anywhere. Series of moves guarded by Brown. Now it's Jefferson. Brooks. No good. Cheney. Allie Wood. Missed it. Caldwell rebound. She was fouled by Higginbotham. Free throws for Macy Caldwell. The first one is up and good. Second one is good. 54-35. The score. Lady Indians up by 19 points. Jefferson. Guarded by Brown. Off the glass and in. A travel. 3:12 left. Score 54-37. Timeout David Van. We'll take one as well and be back. Lady Tigers not going down without a fight. Stick around for the last 3 minutes and 12 seconds after these words.
Stewart's Family Dentistry has been providing dental services to the families in this area for over 30 years. Their full range of services include dental implants, bleaching, and cosmetic dentistry, same-day crowns and bridges, orthodontics, preventative and pediatric dentistry. They'll even file your dental insurance for you. Stewart's Family Dentistry wants to be your family's dentist. Conveniently located in Ardmore, just south of Walmart on Merrick Drive, 223-6720. In Marietta, across from Bank First, 276-3055, and in Medill, across from Amazing.
If you're just joining us, it's really been all Plainview this whole game, but since then, since really the start of the fourth quarter, it hasn't been the story. It's been the Lady Tigers who are fighting for their lives, literally. It's a win or go home for either team. Lady Indians nearly turned it over. They get it back. Cheney, 2. She was fouled. First free throw up and good. Since the beginning of the fourth quarter now, even counting that second free throw that was good by Cheney, it's now a continuous 18-9 run since the start of the fourth quarter for the Lady Tigers. Mainly led by the one who had the basketball, who passed to the corner three, number 0, Kaylana Taylor. Higginbotham fouls Camry Martin. For the rest of the way, 2:39 left. Lady Indians will be in free throws due to the 5-team fouls by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Checking into the game is Braylon Perry back in. Checking out is Jalissa Martin. First free throw up and good by Martin. Series of substitutions, 4 in. There will be 4 in and 4 out for Grant Gash's squad. And the services of Cheney, Allie Brown, and Allie Wood may be relieved for the evening. The Lady Indians now nurse a 21-point lead. We'll get you those substitutions here in a moment for the Lady Indians. It's Gemini Dowdy back in the game along with number 11, Shiloh Ham. Deep three that is down. Kaylana Taylor woke up this morning and decided she wanted to play basketball. Kylie Hamilton also in, number 5 for Plainview. Joining number 23, Emma Oliver. Stolen. 18-point advantage. Taylor missed it. Maybe a heat check. Under 2 minutes to play. Caldwell, pull up Jay. No good. Brooks a rebound. Giving it back to Taylor, who's been the hot hand throughout this game, rather. Jefferson, shot was blocked. Dowdy blocked it from Braylon Perry. Pass up top. Now out. Jefferson will control. 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. 18-point lead still for Plainview. Unless if there's a miraculous comeback that doesn't happen, the Lady Indians will meet the Cash Lady Bulldogs tomorrow afternoon at 1 at Douglas High School. Missed shot. The Indians still get the offensive rebound. Caldwell. Three-pointer. That is no good by Ham. Excuse me, that was Kylie Hamilton on the missed three-point shot. 50 seconds flat on the clock. Senior for the Ardmore Tigers, Camille Brooks, number 14. Will play her last seconds in an Ardmore Lady Tiger basketball uniform. This is what is always so tough about these moments and about these games. Playing your final game in a high school uniform, especially when it's a game that doesn't go your way, sort of like this game tonight in blowout fashion. Tigers put up 40 points. They put up 21 in this fourth quarter alone. But at times they've trailed by as many as nearly 30 in this game. At the free throw line is Shiloh Ham. She misses the first. 42.2. Ham makes the second. 59-40 lead is 19. Savannah Jefferson inside to Cohey. Cohey turns around. Brooks, three-pointer. No good. A rebound from Ham, 27 seconds left. Let's see if the Lady Indians will look to hold these final 20 seconds. Caldwell kicks. That's going to be a three-pointer. It is no good. Offensive rebound, 5 seconds. Dwindling down. Shot will not count, but that's the final score. 59-40 is the final. And the Plainview Lady Indians advance to the regional consolation bracket round 2. They'll take on Cash tomorrow at 1 p.m. And unfortunately for the Ardmore Lady Tigers, their season has come to an end. It's the end of the line for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. The final score 59-40 inside the Gary Scott Center. Once again, your final score tonight, 59-40. Plainview Lady Indians advance. Make sure to stick around this weekend for Ardmore Tiger boys basketball action. They'll play in the regional championship round on Saturday night at 7:30 against Douglas. We hope you stick around for the matchup. Until then, we will see you next time.